Great day, great people. It's your praying sister. And I need you to hear me. It's almost the end of the year. We're in the last week of the last month of this year. And I hear God say He's about to blow some people's mind. He's about to do the exceedingly and abundantly above all that you think or that you ask. But He needs for you to be obedient to what He told you to do. Really quick story. I was praying and the Spirit felt so heavy on me today. And as I was praying, my phone started to ring. Interruption. And I heard the Spirit say, ignore it. The human part of me wanted to see at least who it was. Phone stopped. I continued to pray, continued to speak in my heavenly tongues. Phone rang again. And I said, my God, back to back, must be somebody important. And I said, ignore it. So I'm like, there are family members that are in need right now, and I know that they could possibly be calling me and may need something right now. God, ignore. But the human part of me wanted to know who at least it was that I was ignoring. The phone rang again. Immediately after I'm like, somebody is trying to get me. And I see that it's my grandson. My grandson doesn't do this. So this is not something normal for him. And I'm like hearing the Lord say, ignore. But that part of me, that grandmother in me wanted to answer because that's my grandson. And he's called me back to back to back to back to back. And I answered it, but I was too late because it went into voicemail that quick. So of course, what does the grandmother do? She calls her grandson back. And he answers, he says, hey, Nani, what's up? What do you want? And I was like, what do you mean, what do I want? You wanted me, you kept calling me. He was like, no, I didn't call you. And I said, you kept calling me. And he said, no, Nani, I wasn't calling you. My phone's just sitting behind me. It was a butt dial. And I heard the Lord say, ignore it. How many times do we hear what God tells us to do? And it's not something out of the norm. It's something that people would not normally do. God has told you to do something that other people will look at that thing that He told you to do and be like, that wasn't God. He didn't tell you that. That doesn't make any sense. Me looking at that phone number, seeing it was my grandson calling me back to back to back to back, thought it was an emergency, and that couldn't have been the Lord telling me to ignore my grandson. But He knows more than we do. He sees beyond what we see. My grandson wasn't even calling me, but God knew that. He knew that it was a butt dial. But I didn't listen to Him. And I had to immediately say, God, I'm sorry for not listening to you. And sometimes we take our human self and try to just do things with our own flesh and our own mind. And God, He thinks beyond what we think. He knows better than what we know. So listen to the voice of God. If He's calling you to do some things that are not normal, He's calling you to do some things because He wants to stretch your faith. This year has not been a normal year for you. He's taking you out of that place of comfort. He's taking you onto another place because it's another level of Him that He wants to take you into. It's a greater measure of faith that He wants to take you into because God has something greater. He is expanding your capacity because He has something greater for you. There are people that have been cut off from your life because they can't go where you are going. Oh, God, I hear you. Oh, Jesus, I thank you. This has been a season that He has been stretching you. This has been a season that He has been equipping you with what He needs for you to go into the next place, the next level in Him. Listen to the Lord. Listen to the voice and obey. Even if you don't understand, do what God says do, no matter how it feels. God knows He has a plan, and that plan, it includes you. Great is your reward. He is a rewarder to them who diligently seek Him. And even in the mistake that you made, God is still merciful, and He is gracious, and His promise to you is yea and amen, and it settles it. And there is no devil that can pluck you out of the hand of the Father. You go forward and you be great, and listen to the instructions of the Lord. For this was a year of Him pruning. This was a year of growth for you. This was a year for you to get clarity, and this was a year for Him to cut off everything that is not of Him. Go forward and you be great.